out and go donate i52.tf. So we're back to Badlands, though, Admirable. Sorry, did you have a point on the thing?
I was just gonna say, you know, if you're sitting there thinking like, why should I donate my money to send these entitled gamers to go and play video games? Well, that's up to you. But really, these players are all contributing a lot of their own money to make it to LAN. It's not just like we're paying for them outright. It's not like a holiday for these guys. And even if they win, I think there's like a little spreadsheet there you can see on the Indiegogo page that even if they win, they're still going to be making a loss. So it's really all about the game, about the competition, about, you know, seeing the best teams in the world going head to head.
You nailed it, Admirable. It's not a free ride. They are paying part of their way, but we want to help them get there. So go to i52.tf and help out, pick up some cool perks in the process. Right now we are live. I'm watching Zalox, the Ringer demo, who's predicting, sending some prediction sticks down into Valley, trying to shut down the advance of this Epsilon team. He's backed up, though, now into his own house. Meanwhile, Kozin is out, busy getting killed at mid. Tech went down 2, but there's 4 players up, now 3 for Classic Mixup. It certainly seems like the switch to the Euro server worked great for one of these teams, Admirable.
Yeah, slightly, or well played middle by Tech. The Americans tend to favor that Valley rollout where they come up the slope. And Tech just walked under, got 2 good rockets onto Kozin, launched him up into the air for Bash to steal his frag. But I guess slightly leaky with Classic Mixup not playing with their usual roster. Somebody needs to take responsibility and watch that slope. But Kozin got sort of stranded there and left for dead, really.
Left for dead, too. We have Squid sitting in his own spawn as sniper. We have an engineer as well, so we've got this off-classing sort of defense. We've already seen Squid get 1 or 2 shots here and there. It'll be interesting to see, will he pull off a headshot? I've got to expect there will be a very early pop, though, from Epsilon, once they do come in. We'll see how this plays out, though. We have the level 2, about to be a level 3 sentry. There it goes. There's the rockets. And so right now, though, even though they have a level 3, they don't have an Uber yet. Kozin is only at 95%. He will get it in a second, but is it going to be too late?
Oh yeah, it's got to just make a time.
Kozin just got it.
They're sacrificing high ground here at the minute. They've actually managed to clean up Mike eventually, but now with all these players on the floor, Epsilon are going to re-push. They're trying to get in here.
Oh
Ash
boy,
is making a beeline for the point, but those stickies just not doing as much as they once did. Zalox really up against it there, and no one's surprised that Epsilon take that cap in that situation.
Tell us about this mid, James.
I am gonna see what Tech is up to, what his fast, or how fast he chooses to go. War's gonna go balcony and play fairly defensive. Tech tries to do a little skip jump there, but sort of whiffs it, and he's just lost his buff for no good reason. Seagull gonna jump up, counter jumps both of the Epsilon soldiers onto the red train as teams sort of walk around here and trade ground, but Squid just walked in and destroyed War, who was totally unprotected as the rest of his team had gone Valley. But now Epsilon realizing this middle is an absolute car crash. They're trying their best to run, but Nox is going to be chased down by not 1 but 2 scouts. It's Squitter and Enigma hunting him down on main, and Warren spawns just in time to watch his medic crumple to the floor there. Heartbreaking stuff.
He'll be at the funeral, hopefully, at least. We'll have a proper funeral for him. We're capping second right now, a full Uber that Kozin has, and so it's going to be on, hopefully, somebody on Epsilon. It'll be their job to try to take out Kozin. They can drop that Uber, but we'll see how this plays out. The scouts have had a good day dropping Ubers. We'll probably see off-classers on last point as well. There is a Pyro up already. Bash playing Pyro. And Pyro, well, he's thinking better of it. No, Mike was switching up classes. We do have the Pyro. Gonna try to deny his Uber here a little bit. Can't do it when you're dead, though. Nox is still out there. Nox coming right out and trying to dole out the heals. It's a 4v3 situation right now. Now 3v3. Nox doing a good job getting at the heals. Mike has a full overheal. He's been really pocketing Mike. Oh my god! Down he goes! Dude, a crossbow shot. That was a crossbow of Kozin.
Enigma had ran in behind, put one fairly meaty shot into Nox's back, and he caught a little rocket, and then Kozin hit him with the needle launch from the crossbow right there.
Oh boy. That really happened. That was a big crossbow kill, medic versus medic, and that'll work every time. We're going to reset here, though. Last point is still up for grabs. Looking at off-classers, we still have Bash up as Pyro. And on these 5 CP maps, they can be powerful if they pick the right door. They can certainly air blast and deny, almost completely nullify an Uber, but they've got to play it right. He went back actually to scout now.
Yeah, they're actually
back
at a disadvantage here, of course, because Nox died, but I have decided to go Pyro here, and probably a wise move. You see War holding for a sticky trap down there on bottom left, as he loves to do, but there's no sticks then on the point.
Here's Bash trying to air blast this away, not going to work, taken out right away again. Nox is stuck in his own spawn. He's only at 80, so he's not going to get his Uber within the next, say, few seconds. He already has Mike down and Bash down. Samzy is in a load of trouble right now, somehow staying up. They clean up Enigma, who made a run for it on last. Squid down as well, so the scouts are out. And Classic Mixup getting the hell out of here right now. They're not going to fight this. They have no chance.
Yeah, Epsilon seemed to have all the bases covered there. War came in, put stickies on the point that caught Enigma out. And there was good play around Nox. He has his charge now, but that advantage is being eroded slowly but surely. Seagull gonna get spotted out there on balcony as he walks into the combo. No back cap from that, at least. But there's Enigma onto Bash, makes it an even game, and with the scout down, it's gonna be that bit harder to catch Spire. But there's 2 mix-up players in deep at Trash. They're gonna both get out though. That's Squid and TLR jumping back to the safety of their medic. But Epsilon just seem so so reluctant to commit here, but oh my god!
Going down to Mike!
What?
Kozen
Mike
and
makes it work.
TLR now down. I'm looking back at last. Mixup was thinking about last, but Tech was just living on that last the whole time. He can finally leave and come back
3
out,
binds
but
here.
he was down right away. Yeah, we've got... It's a 4v3 situation right now, but that Spire did get caps. We're not going to have any sneaky last caps or anything like that. Seagull going down. In comes Squidder, going for the med, picks him out. Nox going down to Squid before surrendering his own life. Mike is back up and wants to avenge the death of Nox, I'm sure. Mike very powerful, of course. He's coming right in on the medic right away, and he hits the air shot on Kozen. Farewell to Kozen.
Back to
Farewell
back
to arms.
medic air shot picks from Mike. 1 drop, 1 just straight up beast air shot. This guy, he is insanely
This
good.
guy. We're gonna get the American accent maybe out of Admirable any second here.
I don't know about that, man. But
maybe if people go donate, we'll get you to say stuff in the American accent. We hit certain targets. At any rate, we do have the middle point still up for grabs. Partial cap on, and they were close. Ubers are very close as well. Kept backing up to get ammo, I guess, or just to live by his forward spawn. Well, team's just sort of jockeying for position right now. One of these classic
Epsilon playing the
Badlands
clock
moments.
here, you know.
Yeah,
22 minutes left. They're happy to take this 1-0 victory.
Yeah, they are sitting all the way back here. Bash gonna come up, see what he can pick out.
So they don't remember that Mike just absolutely destroyed Kozen. They can move forward if they want to, but now they're feeling confident.
finally
They're going to
do.
start to walk forward.
Kind of interesting. Gonna wonder what the main caller Nox was calling out there. They're gonna come through house.
Got a sticky trap in house. Uh-oh, 4 sticks here. Oh, he just sees the edge of 1.
Yikes. Lucky there. Oh, in comes Seagull to ruin the party, and now a lot of ground to cover with this Uber getting popped real early. And Mr. Kozen still holding on, doesn't want to get air shot again. He finally pops. Someone hitting the top of the skybox there.
Tech did a really good job there.
Yeah, what happened with Tech?
He managed to get launched in there, and he did a lot of damage actually to TLR, so much so that they couldn't really push after the Uber fade. He eventually went down, but essentially a trade, as Seagull had done. And now Epsilon saying it's time to go. They just want to push in dry here. Seagull's just spiraling around there, launching himself up and down. And it doesn't matter though, all his distraction is for now, as Classic Mixup have been hemorrhaging players this whole time. Only Medic and Scout remain alive. There's Squid on the respawn, going to be able to build, but they'll have to give up middle and the Spire.
Remember guys, if you are just tuning in for this match, we are on the Euro server right now, so this one's certainly favoring Epsilon right now in the blue. They are up 1-0 so far, and we've played almost 10 minutes on this first map. Remember, we played a 30 or a 5-round differential. Epsilon, that Euro powerhouse, they're holding on to Uber, but Kozen about to get his as well. We should have about an even encounter here at last. There is an engineer and a sniper up. for Classic Mixup on defense. Nox getting out of there though, not feeling it.
I feel like we missed some mic play in the last Uber exchange and whatever, because I see the chat exploding with more mic ecstasy here, but uh-oh. I guess we'll see that one on the replays, but or the VODs. But right now I'm looking at Mixup trying to move out towards Spire here. They are stacking the point. Time 6 on there as TLR goes in to try and get the Uber trade. He does that, but Mike sees the opportunity to step onto Spire and picks up 2 frags. Sam steals the 3rd. And even though they did lose control of Spire again, they managed to get 4 frags for their trouble to be able to recap that and push the last effect. Only Kozen remains alive.
Mike gonna be a hero now and jump up onto Spire himself. The scout actually is gonna take it for him, so Mike gonna go do that Mike thing. Pro camera is on Mike, who's been having a beast of a game so far. He's tied actually for the lead for points on his team with Samsy. Some of those are probably capped points though, the best points. Mike
Sam's coming in from the flank. He's in onto Kozen, gets him down as low as 20, and Mike is going to hook up to finish off that frag. Sam onto Zealox, and this war of attrition seems to be going in favour of Epsilon. Nox going to get the crossbow kill there, and maybe another one onto Seagull. War has respawned. He's going to make a play for the point, but oh, his jump is just painfully short there, and he can't cross the threshold of the point. And it looks like Epsilon's push has been shut down just by those respawns.
Yeah, and I've got a problem in Marble. These soldiers on Epsi are too good. I switch off to Tech and Mike hits air shots. I switch to Mike and Tech hits air shots. I can't win. It's terrible. They're both going crazy, just playing unconscious, Mike and Tech. And right now, still pushing this last point. Is there a sneaky, thought I saw a, no, that was, never mind. Trying to push in, and this Uber is in, and looks like a real easy point. The Soldier's going to come in and contest. TLR goes down. There are 3 players down on Epsilon, and that Heavy still patrolling last point. It's Enigma chasing down Nox. He's in a world of hurt now, and the game is paused.
Yeah, Enigma the mastermind again. Throws up the sentry, uses it as bait, switches off to Heavy, immediately comes in to block the point. Who says you need old stickies to overturn these Uber advantages? Just a bit of smart utility play might be enough. But yeah, a little pause here. There's action going on in the lobby though. Look at Nox.
Yeah, Nox is in a world of pain. I was watching him get chased down by 2 players. Now, I mean, Tech is in behind trying to save it. But Nox. So we probably did lose a player. Bear with us here as we wait to come back up.
If Nox dies here, it'll be absolutely amazing if Squid can get this frag. If he walks forward, he's going to eat a crossbow bolt, and if he moves to his right, Tech could hit him with a... I'm just looking for Tech's crossbow.
Here we go.
Little
Now let's
reassess.
Tech cam. Little false start as the player reconnects.
He's dead.
Yeah. So, unfortunate and real fortunate if you're Nox for getting out there. Just a fantastic job to escape. I really thought he was dead to rights. They're just going to kind of catch their breath here and sort of recollect themselves. They probably know they're up against a red Uber. They want to build their own.
Oh, I see Bash on Spy here, but it seems like he's been spotted out wherever he is. I'm just seeing his health drop, but right now there's 18 minutes left on the clock. Mike's going to jump up onto the Spire because it's all... There he is. He's on the back cap. I was wondering why he'd taken damage, but I couldn't find his camera quick enough. Well played, Bash, with the Spy back cap.
Fantastic, yeah, I guess
What
it
a
was
mess.
Tech that dropped. Going to be watching this Classic Mixup team on this middle because they've got a lot to do. They are down already now 2-0. Remember, they are at a ping disadvantage. Seagull going airborne. Trying to shut off War, who's in that house right now, and sort of seals him off a little bit. Seagull now tastes for blood, wants to come into the Soldier. Medic playing it real safe. Nox sort of back.
Still down a player here.
Yeah, still down a player. You nailed it. That's Tech still missing. Nox went down actually to Zalox, who hit a direct pill. And
Nox says in chat,
not a good kind of
OMG, everything going shit.
Everything going shit. So, Rip Turk is being called out by a Seagull. So, we are waiting, I guess, for... Tech now has finally rejoined, so we are going to reset here. But in the meantime, Classic Mixup picking up some cheap little points.
Yeah, and Sam berating them in the chat at the start of the round. Would they not like put a player in spec whilst Tech was off the server? But they decided not to. They've taken mid and Spire for free. A little gift there from Epsilon. Right now, though, it is 2-0 Epsilon here, and there comes an overcharge. Though TLR is going to launch himself forward, trying to hunt down Nox here, who is only at 50%. Mike is doing a good job of shepherding the medic though. Oh, Enigma jumps in, catches a rocket from Mike. The Cozen's trapped in around that window area. Sam's trying to go in and put the pressure on him, but they just couldn't seem to find the frags. The bodies going down here. Bodies hitting the floor for Epsilon, and there we have a mix-up round here on the EU server.
Yeah, the bodies did hit the floor. Maybe a bit of a cheap one there. What do you think of that round with Tech having dropped? I mean, Mixup just kept playing on, and maybe they'll turn the tide in their favor with this. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe Epsilon will use this as some incentive. They're getting mad now. Seagull with the big skip jump here goes off the shit house there, tries to launch himself into the valley but decides not to go for it. Goes in and steals their med pack. Now coming in behind onto Nox. Mike knows he's still there, and all these jumps from Seagull are just taking Mike out of the game because he's just playing around Nox. But it turns out that Sam is pretty good. He and Bash have combined to destroy the remaining classic mix-up players here. Now Mike coming in, still keeping Nox alive with his big ass buff. Didn't even matter, he's just gonna go and pick up the frag on Cozen, and TLR Epsilon seem to have a plan, and it's working.
They do seem to have a plan. They won the mid, they've got their Uber, everything checks out. Need to heal up War a little bit. Seagull waiting now in lobby right now, trying for some shenanigans, but remain to be seen if it'll actually work out. Gonna go back outside. We've got Engie back up. It's Enigma going engineer, and we've got Squid again on sniper. So same setup, really, that they've run a couple times here. Here comes the Uber though. That gun will be dead to rights pretty quick. Only a level 1. Keeping it up though. Wow, Enigma kept that up a little longer than they maybe should have had that up for.
Goes
Got
down for a
crossbows
second.
flying. Cozen gets backed into his spawn and can't open that door. He has a soldier right outside. It's a cheap little crossbow in. Mike down below. I'm watching Mike on the right side. He wants to make a play for the medic, and he gets it. Picking out Cozen, stands on the point, making it look easy. MGE Mike.
Quick response there from Epsilon, and a pretty decent last push there, just chipped away at those mix-up players and came out ahead. Now we're going to the 5th middle of this, the second map. 14 minutes left on the clock. Zalok's going to roll out house here, and sees War doing the same. Both MMN popping off stickies, but hey, they don't do damage anymore. And now comes in the bomb from Seagull straight in between Nox and his pocket, but Nox manages to take 0 damage throughout that. And looks like Epsilon are going to try and focus their attention on cleaning up that player behind. They're looking to fight Seagull here. Mike and Nox combining to eliminate that threat, but the rest of Mixup are just not really having a fun time on the mids. Like both mids we've seen the last time, the combo of Epsilon hasn't been that involved. We've just been focusing on staying alive, and yet the rest of Epsilon have managed to come out atop despite not having the heals throughout mid.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Certainly, stuff not going the way we've got to mention that ping again, though. It is kind of a big deal. Some of these players over Zalox with over a 200 ping, Seagull and Enigma over 160 ping. Not easy to play like that, and of course low pings for the Euros playing on their own home server. Looking real good. I mean, it is 3-1 right now, but I think that one round was maybe a little cheap, taken by Mixup, to be fair. Doing it 6v5. Mike now has to target, the gun goes down right away. Mike gonna come in behind, go in for Zalox. Shoddy kill, yes, no. Didn't quite get Zalox, but the last it's gonna matter.
War with the pain tree, and sticks himself onto the point and just walks right in there. But yeah, see, I get selective memory get well, whenever it's an EU team losing, then I remember about the pings. But if they're winning,
right, it's great. It's skill based. Absolutely. Yeah. So looking at 4-1 right now. Remember, we are playing by Euro ETF2L rules, which means it's a 5-win difference, not just first to 5. So we will play either for 30 minutes or until one team gets 5 more than the other. Looking at Mike right now, who's kind of flying all around, and he's got a beat on the medic now. Gets Kozen, makes it again look real easy. He might, wow, he gets a shoddy kill, looked like as well. 3v3 situation, but a lot more strong for Epsilon here as they still have their heals up. Got their strong pocket. Although, I mean, Classic Mixup doesn't want to give this up. Look, here comes Zalox.
Oh, nice
flying
war.
through the air. Zalox wants to get the med. Oh, wow. Before he can dead, he gets taken out there by Mike. I was really believing in Zalox there. He was pulling a seagull himself.
With, like a pre-fire sticky air dead, even though it didn't do much damage, it just totally killed his trajectory. Shut down there by a pea shooter sticky.
Zalox believed he could fly, but still here we go, and a situation we've been seeing all evening long, or daytime, wherever you may be.
Oh, Uber's coming here actually. Seagull's been waiting in spawn, he's coming in behind from the window. This is going to be a surprise actually. TLR is giving the game away, but both soldiers are about to pincer the Epsilon combo.
Real easy flock there, picking out Nox, but we'll see how this one plays out, and it's real easy. It's great to get the med play, but there's 5 other players on the team. Seagull did a fantastic job, but we're looking at 5-1 now, and perhaps Epsilon looking good to take this one.
I hope we get an NA server for the 3rd map. Yep, I said it. It's the fairest, come on.
Get a server in the middle, get a Greenland server.
A Newfoundland server.
Yeah, get a Newfoundland server. I'll host it on my computer. At any rate, on this mid, we've already lost Enigma, and Kozen getting back the hell out of there. TLR going down, and Epsilon just strong-arming almost every mid in this map. Admirable.
Yeah, it has been quite dominant. TLR, sorry, Seagull coming in late there after he'd seen that the rest of his team had been wiped in, tried to go for some heroics behind, but again, good protection on Nox. He's going to be able to maintain this uber advantage as they move towards last. It's just gone to less than 10 minutes left on the clock here, but this could be the last push of the map.
It could be, certainly if it goes the way it's been going, you know, all evening here. Mike coming around right side, looking to go bottom right, perhaps. Bringing his team with them, so let's watch this push. I don't know if they're expecting it. Demo may have been. Right away, we've got Squidder and Seagull going down, so it's a 5v4 situation. Mike's just going to come and try to blast the sticks off the point and just stand on it. Down comes the soldier trying to bully him off of that. Still a couple sticks up for Zalox. Not going to matter. 6-1, and that's good good game on that map, which means we're going to a 3rd.
Yeah, that's sort of the demo update in action right there. Like, the Uber advantage is so powerful. You can just literally throw bodies on the point and you can't do enough damage to kill them before they cap. That's how I see, or one big change as a result of that small demo change. But yeah, that's all just off on a tangent there, Getawheel. I'm getting distracted from the main reason that we're here, and that is to raise cash money.
We are here. We want to call it out again, guys. We've gotten some donations toward this fundraiser. We want to get a lot more because we are still at only about 85% for this. We want to send these North American teams to Coventry, England, or not even 85, sorry. We're at 73% of the goal, or in fact just under that. We want to get a lot more, guys. Remember, there are so many perks. We have still the raffle for the Tyrant's Helm, the unusual purple energy effect. It's worth quite a bit and has some history to it. There are bundles. There are team shirts with North American team logos on them. Limited edition trading cards. The bundle number 2, which I believe our friend Admirable here went and put in for earlier, James. But guys, that's the whole reason we're here, and the reason that we're playing TF2 here on this Sunday is that we want to raise this money for this fundraiser so that we can send these teams to i52. Go to i52.tv. We'll throw the link in there in the chat again. Even if it is just $5 or $7, $10, whatever it is, it all goes to this cause of sending these North American teams across the pond to the land of James Bond to this i52 event. So please, if you can afford to, go and donate. i52.tv. And that's it. Go do it.
Ridiculous damage there from Mike. 416 damage per minute. Or actually second on the damage scale, but only 260 there. And let me see how much of that was from stickies. 32%. Big fan of the pipes, Warher, yeah.
Yeah, I think War likes them as well. Lately, since the update, he's been calling out a lot of pipes only and that, and he's really good with the pipes. I mean, you've played with this gentleman, Warher, yeah, admirable. We've cast him a ton of times. He is dangerous with the
incredible.
pipes. He's, I mean, certainly in Euro. I mean, is there anyone better with him in terms of pipe play? I think Cadis would give him a run for his money, but I think War might have a slight edge.
Brigo's a bit of a beast as well, although he's not really competing in the Prem this season, or last season in fact, but yeah, War is like the guy you don't run at. You just keep your distance, chip him down from medium range. If you get close, you're dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't miss those pipes, man.
So we've played 2 maps. We are moving on to a third, a tie-break map. And it's going to be map 3. It is coming up next. We are switching servers, so I think we're going to take a slight pause here, play some music. But remember, guys, during the pause here, good time to go to i52.tf and at least check out and you can watch the video, see what it's all about, and consider donating. I'm sure that all these teams and everyone watching would appreciate it. But we'll be back in just a moment to bring you the third and deciding map. Don't go anywhere.